This is so weird. See if it's gonna go again now. Okay, I'm live now. I'm live. Let's see if it lasts. I forgot to click spectate though because I was trying to fix everything. This is such a fucking ball ache, man. Yeah, it might do. Right, let's go check. Let's hope it doesn't stop my stream again. Hello Vedran, hello NSX. Obviously with the PlayStation issues, YouTube's affected as well. At least 3 PlayStations, so I don't know. I don't quite know how long the stream's gonna last. Let's hope it lasts longer than I. Let's hope it lasts the whole time. It'll be good. So let's go Shaq. Currently 120.2. Provisional pole position. What is this? What? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Oh, well, I've got a constant green. Oh no, it's gone now. That's so it was telling me like. Yeah, I should do. It's free party, isn't it? So yeah, they should do actually. They should be able to. Let's hope it. Okay. So I'll do an intro and then we'll just see how it goes. So good evening everybody and welcome to round 3 of the Tuesday regionals. We're around for the Italian Grand Prix around Monza tonight. I'm your host DXT Nevo, and with me eventually, possibly, maybe never, will be DXT Hobo once his PlayStation maybe sorts his life out, or PlayStation Network sorts its life out. How are you, Hobo? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit annoying. Axel goes pole, or provisional pole on a 119.2, Tierra on a 119.7. Let's see, yeah, you're definitely drunk. We've got Dara currently going out, well, just started his hot lap, so we'll jump on board with Dara now. Let's see what he's got. As he comes down this track, I can't even remember the corner names anymore. We go into this little chicane here, left, right. Oh, that was nice. And coming through the Lesmos. Lesmo 1. Some people can lose it on the edge, yes, that's right. Some people can lose it coming through Lesmo 2 as well, but Dara manages to hold on there. Not invalidated either, so here he comes. Down this little straight. Oh, then we put a oh, okay, they can't hear you, Hobo. Oh, and is that Samad in the wall there? Looks like Samad. Oh wow, look at all that. Look at all the hot air coming off the back of that rear wing there. That's pretty cool. And just try and come back, man, because solo comms is boring. Alright, in a bit back. So here we go. Oh, Dara, mate. Dara. Obviously backed off, did not realise that. Let's get everything back up. So Dara's going to go around again. We've got here Chuggy Bear coming across the line. 120.8 there, sets himself onto 6th position. So Samad on the mediums has a 120.6 and then crashes out coming through the Ascari chicane. Anyway, got Stinos doing. Oh, he done a 119.4 to get himself up into 2nd place. A nice lap there from Stinos. Dixie Matty currently on a lap. Let's go here, see what he can do. I didn't practice yet, mainly because it's true. I'm not in that. Oh. So, a little bit out of shape there from Matty, but he's coming down on the run down to the Parabolica. See what sort of time he's got. Currently sitting, so 110, 111. Could be an alright time here for Matty. Relatively steady for the Parabolica, but it was a nice turn in. Decent exit. Runs down to the line. There's a 120.8, so that gets him into 6th position. just beating out Chuggy. Chuggy's gone again and is currently actually up on his time, at least almost 4 attempts up here. Oh, there he goes! Well held by Chuggy there. That's such an easy place. That little curb there really just slaps you in the face. So Chuggy was doing on a good lap, but obviously through the Ascari has come unstuck, and we've got Rapout here coming through the Lesmos. This is Lesmo 2 on the run down now to the Ascari chicane. Rapout Racing not set a time yet. This will be his first one. Is it going to be a good one? And I forgot to click spectator, by the way, so I'm going to have to go around at the start of the race, I think, and actually retire in the pits before I can, which actually really sucks from a commentary perspective. So that's not ideal. But I'll have to probably do. I'd leave and get invited back in, but in the current server state, I don't want to leave the. Don't really want to leave the game. Good evening, Axel. How are you, my friend? So here we go. We've got Rapout Racing coming across the line. A 1:20.1 puts him up to 4th position. Nice lap time there. We've got Thierry on an out lap. Who's closer? Okay, Thierry. So we'll jump on board. Anyone else out now? We've got Ty here. Ty's actually behind him. Oh, well, what? Hey? He just told me he was on the track and now he's there. That's random. Okay. Oh, here was that. That was Let's Go Shaq there. Losing his wheel. Where did that happen? Through the Ascari chicane. Oh, that's unfortunate for Let's Go Shaq there. So sitting in 5th, and that's probably going to be the best he can do. Let's jump aboard with Thierry now. He's coming around the Parabolica, about to start his second hot lap. Are you spectating, is he? Well, you're spectating, but you're commentating? I was too busy trying to sort this out, sort my daughter out, and then come back, and it was in the race, and I just forgot to click spectate. So here we go. Coming through down into turn 1 here. It's really tight chicane for Thierry. Navigates it quite nicely on the power. A little bit late actually, as Ty does a 1:19 dead to take provisional pole. Lovely lap time from Ty. But yeah, I'm gonna have to spectate from like the back of the grid, and have to retire in the pits as well. So I'm gonna have to do the first lap, unless I can do it on the formation lap. Maybe I can maybe do it on the formation lap. Come in and retire in the pits. But yeah, I don't quite. Yeah, I don't quite. I don't quite know that word. Does anyone know if I can go into the pits on my formation lap? If I can go into the pit, no, it won't let me because it takes control, doesn't it? So that's not going to happen either. Literally can't do nothing. I'll have to just go around the first lap and hope nothing happens too serious. I'm in the Merc though. What are you saying? So anyway, sorry. On board with Thierry coming down to the Parabolica. I actually didn't check out his sector times. This is such a bodged race, man. Bodged everything. Coming around the Parabolica now. Nice on the power. Easy going to improve. Running down here. 1:18. 1:19.3. Does improve by almost half a second, but it's only good enough for 3rd. And Axel now doesn't look like... Oh, he's invalidated anyway, so it looks like he's backed out and probably just going to go again. Has got plenty of time, though. Plenty of time to go out on this lap and then come back in for another set of softs. So let's see what Axel can do now on his 2nd lap. Good thing he's got enough fuel in for it. Coming down to turn 1. This ball ache of a corner. Oh, that was cut there. Oh, how was that not an invalidation, man? Almost cut that out that whole corner. Nicely done there by Axel. Oh yeah, Izzy, that's the thing. Leave and rejoin. I would do that on a normal day, but today I don't know. Oh, these cuts from Axel, man. It just shows how much of a liberty you can take with this circuit, but that was a nice little cut. Did get on the gravel a little bit, that's going to slow him down, but coming through the first Lesmo, this lap's looking a bit scratchy from Axel. I don't think this is going to actually be very fruitful. We'll check out the sector time as he's coming down here. We'll find out if he's up or down. I think he's actually going to be down. It's been quite a scruffy 1st and 2nd sector here. What's he doing? Oh, he's still up. Almost 2 tenths up. This could be good enough for provisional pole position. He comes through the Ascari chicane down here, heading towards the Parabolica. Nice long drive down here, look at this. Into the Parabolica, down into 4th gear, short shift back up into 5th, early on the power, all the way round. Is he going to abandon it? No, he's still going for it. Can't a little bit, 1:18.8. Oh, 4 tenths quicker there, and that was a scruffy lap. There's more time, there's probably another couple tenths in that. Probably another couple attempts in that for Axel. That was a scruffy lap. 1:19 Dev Ty, went to 1:19.3 as well from Robin. Stin now 1:18.9. goes second, just caught him crossing the line there, so nice little lap time from Stin. Who else we got going out? Chuggy, old Chug Dog millionaire, coming through the Lesmos, about to hit Lesmo 2, on the run down now to this Ascari chicane. Let's check this sector time when we get there. What's it going to be? Is he going to be improving? He is 1.5 tenths up, coming through the Ascari. That's going to invalidate, and he's invalidated it. And who's that? Oh, I thought that was someone in the barrier then, but it wasn't. So Chuggy's invalidated, going to have to go again. DXC Matty now coming around the Parabolica after invalidating his first lap, crossing the line, doing a 1:20.1 is good enough for 7th position there. Decent lap time for Matty. Probably feels like there's a little bit more in it. So we could see, everyone's got enough time to go again though. I mean, Stin, he'll be coming back in. So Axel's actually puffing absolutely low on fuel. So Chuggy, it's your boy Charlie. Oh, that was quite a slow little chicane there, coming up to the Lesmos. Got 121.6 currently. This is, and he's invalidated. That seemed a pretty harsh invalidation there. Dara on the mediums now has proper backed out of this. Don't know what his plan is here. Maybe just going for another warm-up lap. Sticking to the inside because DXT Matty's coming through. Obviously DXT Matty, that'll be his in lap. And then we've got Chuggy right behind Ty. Don't know what quite is going on here. Chuggy is obviously just going again. And what is Ty doing? Oh, Ty's on an out lap, so Ty I guess moves out of the way. Hopefully he didn't block him there. Chuggy is 2 seconds down though, so not expecting much from this. Doesn't crash out though. I saw Ty getting a little bit of a wiggle on. So Ty's on his out lap about to start, so we'll stay on board with Ty here. Going to do the old on-board view with them all. Kind of like it in the old qualifying. So let's see what Ty can do. Obviously was holding provisional pole until Axel and Stin beat his time. Needs to improve now. Needs to find a couple of attempts from somewhere. Probably actually even more than that, because Axel's got probably a couple of attempts in him and Stin's probably got a couple of attempts. And I feel like Thierry's probably got a bit of time in him as well. That seemed very, very slow there. That didn't seem too quick for you there. What the hell? Why does it have Ty in a completely different part of the track? So, okay, no, it's changed. What the hell is that about? Oh, it's outlap. What is this game on? I don't know if anyone's just seeing that. Like, it said sector 3 to me, and it said he was like 1 minute 8. And then I went off and came back onto him, and it said he was on sector 1. And then now it says he's in his outlap. Man, this game. Don't confuse me like that, man. This is so confusing. This game is terrible. Mix in a little bit of the PlayStation servers and a little bit of Formula 1 2021 or whatever the fuck we're on. Terrible. That's what I'm saying. Absolutely terrible. And here comes Charu on an outlap. That's probably going to be that'll be one to watch actually, Charu. Fast driver. Laggy by the looks of things, but fast driver. So, Dara. 120.4. Okay, let's see what he can do. On the medium tyres, looking to better a 120.4. Everyone's jumping around for you too. Yeah, okay, that's good then, because that just seemed really, really weird. When I was on tyres, I was literally watching him start his hot lap, and it said he was in sector 3. And then back on his out lap. Made no sense. So that's obviously his in lap then. So he's on 0 tyre. So everyone, oh mate, and jump on board as Dara bins it. Only damaged, I think he'll be alright. Went in backside there, so it should be fine. Good job he sent me, I know man. Oh mate, so everyone's on an out, well, it's telling me everyone's on an out lap. But, you know, I actually have to see it to believe it. Who's going to be the first round? It looks like it could be Thierry to start his lap, so let's go on board with Thierry. Let's actually go for a nice little broadcast view for this one. Been on board enough currently. Let's see, go in for that pole position. Needs to find quite a bit of time actually. He needs to find, I'm going to say he needs to find around 8/10 of a second to probably clinch the pole position here. Move my mic closer to my mouth. Gonna get more aware now. Yeah, oh yeah, no, exactly. They are indeed veteran. So, this is why I just go on board most of the time. Look at this. Oh, and Terry's invalidated and then gone on the gravel. So now we're going to jump on board. Is that Rapport behind him? Nope, that'll be Speedy. Speedy's on and out lap by the looks of things though, so we will jump back on board with Robin, who is the next on our hot lap here. Navigating that lovely, actually that was really nice. Let's jump on board because these broadcast cams are deal made in. This is why everyone should just get a PC, man, and play Formula 1 on PC. So here we go, on the rundown now to the Ishkari chicane for Robin. Again, someone that needs to probably find a good 6. Oh, and Axel gets disqualified for wrong way. Oh, he spun around and it's disqualified him, so Axel now cannot improve on his time. Oh, and Robin's binned it. 360 no scope. How is he still in that? Wait, is that... There's a wheel, there's another wheel there. Someone... Is that Robin? No. So Robin's still going, but there is a wheel there. Oh, no, there's Stin. And Stin bins it as well. What is this? Look at this. What? How are these two still alive? How are these two still going? No way, man. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. So Thierry's obviously going to go again. Who else we got? We got DXT Matty. DXT Matty's coming in the pit. Rappel. We got Rappel here. He's coming in the pit. What the what the hell has just happened? Yeah, Axel, you're going to start last, mate. You've been disqualified. And Chuggy won 20.1 there to get himself up into 6th position. So Axel, you went from pole to last, mate. That's well done, Axel, mate. Oh my god, that is unfortunate, Axel. You had pole position there wrapped up, and yeah, that spin has cost you. Yeah, this this game is so good, man. This game is so good. This is just this is comedic value at the very least. Just the game. Don't even need a commentator. Just come into the game and just watch it be streamed in complete silence, and you'll find some amusement in it. Yeah, Axel, there's literally nothing you can do, man. I think the game just decides it wants to just disqualify you, and does. Oh my days! And as Ty there actually comes across the line, does a 1-8. Look, this is just popping up on my screen now, and he's around sector 2. What? Like, either I'm out of sync with Ty or something's weird here. That is weird. That makes no sense. Just tells me he's gone pole, and he's halfway around his lap. Spot on. Spot on. So, it's going to be a bit of a bodge start for the stream, because I'm actually going to have to drive round and retire in the pits before I can start commentating, because I forgot to pick spectator. I don't want to leave a car out there going around, because that's just unfair on all the rest of the drivers. So let's hope... we're going to miss the turn 1 carnage, man. Matty, no one can invite. It's proper bodged, this the servers tonight. So not much we can do about it. So Ty's still... Well, Ty's car's still going around, but knowing me, he's probably actually in the pits. So we're just not going to bother. 1 second remaining. Gaz, typical Nevo, mate. I don't think I've ever not clicked spectate before. I think the lobby's crashed anyway. The lobby's crashed. See, it doesn't even matter, Gaz. Does it? I lose and I still win. Damn it! I was hoping no one would realise we were waiting for someone else. Why can't it just crash when I say it? It crashes any other time. God damn it. Axel, you just can't handle it, man. No, I don't even have to set a time. This is how confident I am to beat you, Axel. This is how confident I am to beat you. Anyway, quick rundown. Ty gets the pole position there. 2nd place we have Stinos. 3rd place we have Thierry. 4th place Robin. 5th place we've got Rappolt. 6th place we've got Chuggy Dog. 7th we've got Matty. 8th we've got Let's Go Shaq. 9th we've got Dara, 10th we've got Samad, 11th we've got It's Your Boy Charlie, 12th we've got Shiru, 13th we've got Joe, 14th we've got me, and last is Axel. Disqualified for being too slow. So now I'm going to have to go around. Oh wait. Oh, no. I don't even know actually what's... what's set up on my controller. Obviously, I race on wheel, so let's hope this. Let's hope the buttons are still like what I set them to. Otherwise, it could be a jump start. You get it, Matthew. Good. That's cool. That is good. Maybe I'll just commentate and race on my pad. Race strategy, right? What do you reckon, boys and girls? What do you reckon? Let's go. I don't like the hard tyres. We'll go soft medium. We got this. Laps of fuel. We're doing it. We're doing it. Oh, underfueling the car. Yeah, that's fine. Massive. Will require fuel saving measures. We're gonna save the fuel. We're gonna save it. Tell you what. We're doing it. We're doing this. 25 laps. 25 laps. We got this. We got this. 25 laps of fuel, starting on the soft tyres. God, look at that guy, that Haas mate having a party. Okay, that's fine. The buttons are still the same. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got shift gear. Looking for the old flappy paddles on my controller.
Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
Hey, here he is. Mate, this feels like weird racing on a pad.
Radar is clear.
Oh, you're on your phone still? Okay, they won't be able to hear you then. So yeah, sorry about the comms. I'm trying to just warming up my tyres. I'm doing the whole thing. I'm making it look realistic. I haven't raced on pad. Okay. Probably because you're on mobile, maybe. Probably got different settings. Axel, give us a wave, mate. Well, give us a wave. Give us a wave. Axel! Axel! Oh, mate. Not a people person, Axel. Wouldn't give us a wave. Joe, look, Joe's giving us a wave. Go on, Joe. He's not warming up his tyres, I swear. He's giving us a wave.
Hang on. Am I back? Hang on.
Axel's just like, screw you guys. Come on in, Axel. Do you want to fight?
Hey! I can commentate from here.
Hey!
Yeah, actually, you shit.
You in a Merc? Yeah, I didn't really get to pick, to be honest. Like, I mean, I quite like the Merc, obviously, but yeah, I didn't get to choose this. I didn't choose a Merc Life. The Merc Life chose me.
I'm not back as such. I'm literally like.
Try and join a game, Mobo.
On YouTube.
Oh, can you hear him? That's cool.
Yeah, I fixed it. So, but they can't. I'm like, I'll give an example, right? You do the lights, I'll do the lights, and then these guys can see how far I am behind.
Okay. Axel, I'm not going to go, by the way, so... Or am I? I'm not.
No, good.
Oh, it's going to send it turn one.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm trying to see some of the action. First race, there we go, spectator.
There we go, they'll come down to turn one. I'm on board.
I've caught up with him already, man. I'm so much quicker than these guys, man. Get me in a car. Oh, look at this. Axel, this is looking around the outside of it, your boy Charlie, but has he got the pace? Oh, I don't even have a setup. Doesn't look like Axel hasn't got the pace going down into the... yeah. Nah.
So all I know so far is that there's a McLaren in the lead of this race.
Yeah, I can't really go much past 12, I don't think. It's your boy Charlie looking to dash up the inside of Joe. He's got the inside line. Is Axel going to try and follow him through? Oh, no. Oh, Axel is. He cuts the Lesmos there. Joe's struggling. Oh, is Joe going to get overtaken by the commentator? I'm in the slipstream. 8th gear. Coming down to the Ascari chicane.
Well, you're well far behind. I'm well far behind. You're just going to 8th now. That's ridiculous.
Oh, Joe's gone wide. Come on, Joe, mate. Shit, come on, Joe. If I wasn't commentating right now, Joe, you'd be in last. Just saying.
I overtake him. Overtake him. I'll fucking do it.
Send it. Whilst, oh, overtake button. L1.
Oh my days.
Oh my god, I can actually get Joe. Joe's doing it. Like, Joe's doing it for the clout, mate. Everyone's in. Look at this.
He don't deserve it.
Right, into the pit lane.
Oh, he's pitting.
Retire from session. Okay, commentator. When it actually lets me leave, please don't screw the stream up. Okay, cool. We're back on board now. Thierry in the lead. Let's see what we've got. Position change. We need a lap. No, we don't need updater. So that we've got what we need. Oh, Thierry goes wide, right onto gravel there through the S's. I know he's going to lose a few places. Matty's surely going to capitalise on that. Let's jump on board. Rappelt capitalising. Thierry now down into 4th position. Stinos in the lead. So, looks like... Yeah, obviously maybe different strategies or something like that. So let's go back onto broadcast. Got Matty in 2nd, Stin in 1st. Intervals are not showing up for me, so couldn't tell you what. Who's this? That looks like Chuggy and Shrew having a little bit of a battle. Oh, it looks there's quite a few people close here. Oh, who was that? Who was that really wide there? That was Dara. Dara just teasing the wall, giving it a little tickle. And Shrew...
I sound like I'm in a cardboard box. Do you know what?
Yeah, it doesn't sound brilliant, I won't lie to you. So Shrew struggling. It looked like Rappelt going really wide through the Parabolica, and Chuggy's now trying to go up the inside. Give me a better view, Codemasters. Rappelt gets Chuggy, and Chuggy now loses out to Shrew. Shrew on the outside coming down to turn 1, but is Chuggy going to try and defend it? Looks like he is. He's still on the inside. Shrew's coming across late on the brakes there from Chug, and Chuggy gets his position back from Shrew there. So nicely done by Shrew and Chuggy. Pretty fair. Dara's sniffing a little extra position here as well, right on the back of Shrew.
Yeah, we saw this. For some reason, some drivers do get blue flagged randomly, but
yeah.
It doesn't actually come up properly.
Chuggy and Shrew still fighting it, side by side, going through these S's, and Dara is literally waiting for one of these. Oh no, it's Rappelt. Pedro is round. Oh, and was that Axel? And who's that? It's your boy Charlie's in the wall. What the hell? What is going on? So Dara's round. Axel was round. Was that Samad then? Ooh. No, it wasn't Samad. So it must have been Axel. Axel must have been the Alpine that spun round. And I think Rappelt just got become a cropper from exactly the same thing that happened to Axel. By looks of things, being turned around and couldn't get round quick enough. So that is unfortunate. Dara here, pretty much no front wing. And getting overtaken by Ty. Probably one of the easiest overtakes Ty will ever make in his life. And Dara, yeah, good. Didn't even think about trying to defend that. So Thierry now back up into 3rd position, right up behind Matty actually, and Stin's got a 3.2 second lead. This is ridiculous. Stin is on an absolute mad one. We've seen this from Stin before, and Thierry round the outside of Matty has the run on him. Doesn't even need to send it round turn 1. So nice recovery from Thierry after that spin. And now we've got Chuggy in 4th, Chiru in 5th, and Let's Go Shaq in 6th. So let's go. Now everything's kind of working, we've got everything back up. Let's quickly check the stop. So we had Samad, Robin and Joe all stop. They've all gone to the medium set of tyres. Dara's now just pitted and gone for a set of hards, so that'll probably be hards to the end. Let's have a little look-see now who's back on here. Chuggy, Shrew, still quite close. Not many other gaps really. Dara's still losing out. How are your timings okay? Honestly, they randomly fix themselves. I don't know. They'll probably mess up again, so I don't even really believe him, to be honest. But Shrew here, right on the back of Chuggy, coming down to the Sakari chicane. Is he going to try up the inside? It looks like he is. He's alongside. Oh, that was so close. I thought Chuggy was going to take out a little bit of wing there. That was pretty bold from Shrew, but now he's got the run down onto the Parabolica. Is he going to have it? The Parabolica is not really the best place to try and get an overtake. It's good to set up. Maybe try and get a...
Spun, by the way.
Axel spun. What's new? What's new? Oh, Thierry sets a new left lap of the race. I don't mind. I don't mind doing it solo, whatever. Or get Matty in. I'm not whatever one. And Shrew down the inside here, coming down in the inside of turn 1. Gets a job done. Oh, hang on a second, but Chuggy with a late braking switches to the inside and fighting Shrew back, and Shrew saying, hang on, Chug dog, you're not having that. Forces him wide, off the track. Maybe a little bit too rough from Shrew there. That was quite harsh, but that was really nice cutback from Chuggy there. Got beaten, switched back to the inside, and then took that position back. Or tried to take that position back. Now Let's Go Shaq right on the back now. of Chuggy after that little battle with Shrew. Okay. So here we go. Let's go Shaq now. 3 tenths behind Chuggy, and I think Chuggy's kind of got him covered. Chuggy just needs to reset after that little duel with Shrew, and I don't know if he's going to be able to catch up with Shrew because Shrew definitely did look quicker. And I think now Chuggy's. No, you know what? Let's go Shaq could have a little go of him here.
Axel's comment: did they raise the curve between the race sessions?
yeah, definitely. So let's go Shaq there, losing actually out of the DRS zone, but he looks like he's crept back in actually with a slipstream, probably a little bit of ERS to help him coming around the Parabolica. There's no one else really close enough. This is the only kind of close battle on in the race currently between Chuggy and Let's Go Shaq. Let's Go Shaq has the DRS wide open, probably got a bit of ERS down the inside of Chuggy into turn 1. Is Chuggy going to try and do it onto Shrew? No, he can't do it, too far back. Oh no, but Let's Go Shaq went way too deep there. Cut that corner a little bit too much, but he's going to get a worse exit surely over Chuggy here. No, I think it's actually alright. So Let's Go Shaq does get the position a little bit dodgy. Went too deep and kind of just decided to cut it, but kind of safer as well. Didn't have to come back on in front of Chuggy. So Chuggy now will have the slipstream and the DRS, but it's your boy Charlie here, kind of catching up, and Samad looks like he gets past Ty down the straight, and he does. That was kind of a quick, kind of a couple second gap to nothing then.
That Ty is a AI. And also, Matt, if you listen, you can hear this. Jump into the party because you should be able to commentate. Because I can't.
Definitely AI. Breaking 200 meters before the first. He might be an AI. I mean, he was lagging all over the place when I was like spectating him, so it's possible that he had a poor connection there. So Thierry now dropping back. Did have a little bit of a spell of catching up. Did get the gap down a little bit to Stin, but Stin's doing what he does best and just switching into overdrive. He's disconnected. Okay, yeah. So Ty's definitely not in the race. So Ty's now just at the liberty of the AI, which is probably set to around 60 if they still kept it the same. So here we go. Thierry in second. Dixie Matty 2.4 behind. Sector 3 yellow. That is looking like Let's Go Shaq pitting. That's not really needed for a yellow. Is not necessary for that. Go on board and you can see the X.
Yes, Ty is definitely AI. Just putting it out there straight away.
Oh, alright, so I'll leave you guys to it. Izzy, if you want to jump in as well in the comms, just hit a message in the YouTube channel and I'll add you in to the chat. But guys, I will try to get back in, but I doubt it's going to happen today.
Screw you, Hobo. Don't need you anymore.
Love you guys.
You've been replaced, mate.
I know.
Just get out of here. Go on, just leave. Hello, Matthew. How are you?
Alright, not too bad. I'm back.
He's back with a bang.
Finally.
you picked probably like the worst day to come back, just with all the issues going on.
Yeah, I was supposed to be racing in another league today, and that kind of got called off because of all the issues.
Was that LFR?
No.
No, okay. Because I'm in that Discord and I saw some issues going on there. Well, same issues that everyone's having, the old PlayStation issues. And some people obviously called it off and some people kept racing.
Yeah. Well, there was obviously going to be some races going ahead, some races not going ahead, just a matter of luck of who can actually get on, really.
Yeah, no, exactly. Axel there, retired from the session in the pits, has decided that he can't be asked. This racing life is not for him. He's going to go crack open a cold one, probably his 10th of the night, and pass out and try not to puke before he goes to bed.
Only 10th?
Well, I mean, I don't know actually. I suppose no, the race is a bit later than it normally, isn't it? Maybe he's on his 15th.
Something like that, probably.
Yeah, must be. Must be. So the field's kind of spaced out really. The only kind of close battle is Robin and Joe between 8th and 9th there. Obviously, Ty being an AI, he's not going to catch up. Dara will probably eat into that time and get past him quite easily. Robin's too far back going into turn 1 to try and get past Joe. Terry's now 4.8 behind Stin in the lead. So Stin really just setting those times, absolute hammer time. Lap after lap here from Stin. Terry can still see him going down that big long straight to the Parabolica, but that's about it. Shrew is catching up to DXT Matty, but Matty's holding pretty steady there in third.
Oh, I think Robin just... Yeah, Robin's gone into the wall.
Oh, he has, and he's lost his wing.
Yeah, lost his wing.
That's a poor... not been the best race, actually, from a few people. Not into. I mean, this race, this game in general seems so hard for like. You see so many people like spinning out or sticking it in the wall, so many more or so much more often than in the last previous however many years.
Yeah, definitely. It was just out of that second chicane, that outside curb can just be an absolute nightmare on this year's game.
Yeah.
You get on it a bit too much, get the power down a bit too much, and the back end just goes.
Yeah, I've seen it way too much. It just seems like it's either the tracks are just really low traction this year round, or it's something to do with the traction in general. But you see so many people. Obviously, the curbs don't help, but so many people make like spinning out and hitting walls multiple times a session. So Dara now is obviously eating into the AI tie time. 1.1 second now. The gap was like 7, so he's smashed that in a lap. Let's see how he's going to try and navigate pace past an AI car.
I mean, you would do when you've got an AI that's breaking 200 metres before a corner.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's easy to do. They're just a pain in the ass to get past sometimes, but Dara looks like...
Don't worry, Dara will get us into braking. Just watch 200 metres. Oh, there we go.
Oh, he's come together! That's the issue with him. That is the problem with him. Corner cutting, penalty for Dara.
Corner cutting.
Yeah, enough. I mean that is the problem with AI. Is like in this game they try and cover you off, so they cover you off, but they brake so early that they just catch you out. So they literally just brake check you really. So Dara there's going to have to come in for a pits after his strategy was to go to the end on his hard tyres, and it's going to completely change now.
Yeah. Second pit stop due to no front wing for him.
Yeah. He just needs to be a little bit more patient in just then. To be fair. That was and he's purposely crashed out. That's not really cool. Kind of saw it coming. Not completely on, but AI. And as Robin gets lapped.
McLarens are right next to each other on the track, albeit one of them is a lap down.
Yeah. That's probably one of the worst things actually when you get lapped by your teammate. Especially like Robin, obviously we know Robin's quite quick, so
yeah. Usually
they're battling together, and now he's having to let his teammate pass to be lapped. That's pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. I mean, Ty, his AI car still doing good, you know. 10th position, not last. It's going alright. Go on, Ty. For It's Your Boy Charlie. That is one of the most heartbreaking things in this game.
Some mad getting a 3-second time penalty as well.
Yeah, he was like, It's Your Boy Charlie letting Chuggy go. I mean, fair enough, not holding up his teammate knowing that he's got a drive through. I wonder if It's Your Boy Charlie might take it like pretty much straight away. He's got Let's Go Shaq quite close behind him as well. DXT Matty's in the pits, what tyres he's put on there? Setting on a set of mediums. Yeah, so that'll be him to the end now unless anything happens.
Unless there is a safety car for whatever reason.
It's still possible, knowing what this track is like. Anyone could lose it through like the Ascari chicane, or I can't remember what the other little chicane's called, the one before the Lesmos. It does have a name, but it's not my forte. If the name's Gaz, but Gaz, if you're still here, you'll probably know. I need to know.
The second chicane.
Yeah, that's it. I need to know what the chicane's called just before the Lesmos, Gaz. I know you know what it's called.
Yeah,
DXT Matty just went through it.
The absolute know-it-all of F1.
He is, and Robin's lost it. Yeah, Robin has lost it. Looks like going through the Ascari chicane. So that's how many people now have we seen crash there in qualifying and in the race? It's been at least 4, 5 maybe. I mean, Ascari chicane is ridiculous, and how bad curbs are in this game. It's obvious. This was going to happen.
I'm guessing where that looked like on the mini map, that was on the middle part of the chicane. Got too much on the curb on the right hander. And just got a bit of oversteer.
Yeah, it's so savage there. There's literally pretty much that whole thing you can crash on it. Like it's not even like a specific part. Usually it's that last, as you're going left just onto the straight, you clip that little curb and it sends you flying. But you can also lose it on the right hander and just get all back endy.
Yeah, when the curb just raises all of a sudden on the right hander, that can just send you if you're on it too much.
Yeah, it's quite a brutal call. Probably one of the worst corners actually in the game. for
And-
ease of crashing out.
And yes, Izzy, you're correct. It will be something in Italian.
That's probably a safe bet, to be fair. This is where it's like some kind of
So
English
it's
name.
the second chicken.
That's it. But you got to do the hands when you say it, otherwise it doesn't count.
Oh, I did. Don't worry, I did.
Good. Doesn't count if you don't do the hands.
You've got to have the lovely hand movements.
That's it. It's like, I don't know, it's like you're sniffing your hands. It's like you're sniffing your fingers. You got to have that going for you. So, let's have a little look. Let's get on the old stop. So, Stin, Thierry, Matty, Shrew, and Ichiboy Charlie all pitted. So, let's see what they went for. So, they've all gone. So, Shrew's on softs. Got Stin, Thierry, and Matty all on mediums. Samad pitted before. We've got Speedy, Chuggy, Ty, and Let's Go Shaq all on mediums.
Variante della Roggia. Okay. Something like that.
So safety car still going around again. We're gonna. There's quite a few people to wait up for actually. Ty will be the worst one with that AI. I mean, everyone's obviously under.
And Samad is pitting. So let's see what tyres he goes for.
Izzy said it's called Variante della Roggia.
Oh no,
hi,
I
Jerry.
just said that, but I
sorry,
believe it's probably going to be Roggia. Variante della Roggia.
Probably. It's probably some kind of pasta name, isn't it?
It sounds Italian.
It definitely does sound Italian. Terry said that second chicane is horrendous. Yep, you are not wrong, mate. It's caught so many people out. That's kind of like a new one as well. Like beforehand, in other games, that was never really much of an issue. You used to like get corner cuts there and invalidate lap times, but never really spin out or crash there too much. But this game, it's been really solid for that. And this is the first Monza race I've done. I've seen so many people.
The inside curbs as well. Like that second corner of that second chicane. The inside curb, the sausage curb's just a nightmare.
Yeah.
Take too much of it, you're literally going to low Earth orbit.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. As you said, curbs higher. Yeah, the curbs are higher in this game. I mean, they have kind of gone that way in real life as well, haven't they? They've tried to stop people taking such a liberty with track limits, but I think Codemasters have actually just done a bad job of trying to incorporate that through into the game, to be fair. So safety car is still out. We are waiting for Let's Go Shaq and Ty to catch up to the pack. Ty is obviously going to take quite a lot longer. So I reckon, I mean, it still has a chance to come in. It can still make that really late call. I've seen it make a really late call, but I think we might actually get away with it this time. We are. It's going to go around again. Yep, lovely. That's good. I've seen a later call than this. I've seen it come just out of the parabolica and go, oh, I'm coming in. It's like, what? But here we go. One more lap behind the safety car.
Another 2 minutes of this, and Samadi's pitting again.
Okay. That's interesting.
Okay.
Okay, he's obviously going to come. He's on the lap on softs now. He's going to get his softs out of the way then.
Oh,
and then
shut up, phone.
So he'll be setting on. Oh, he's putting on another set of softs. Okay. That almost seems pointless, but
maybe just didn't feel like he could get those other ones to the end.
Maybe. Obviously, they had done an extra lap.
Yeah, let's just pit for a fresh set of softs, seeing as we're going for another lap.
Yeah, I mean, he had nothing really to lose. He's only lost, what, like 2 places or something, so he wasn't that... Oh, wait, no, where was he? Wasn't he, like, 5th, actually? He was quite hurt, wasn't he?
Position change says nothing.
That'll be from the start, won't it? Because he started 10th, I suppose. Well, I mean, Samad's quite a quick driver, so he's got plenty of opportunity to try and get past here. He's... Let's just switch it to penalties. 3 second burst of penalties. Only person with penalties, which is actually quite surprising. Although I think everyone else had a penalty has crashed out, so we'll have to wait and see.
Samad, just remember, take it easy past the AI car. He will brake check you into the corners.
Yeah, yeah. Get him on the restart, but then just pull right to the inside and just break your normal plates and you'll be well past him. So we're going to rely on Stinos here to give us a nice little safety car. Good, that's what we like to see. Nice early call. We're probably going to see Stinos start slowing them up right about now. Let that safety car get round and into the pits. Look at them all weaving, warming up the tyres. So, who do you think is going to win, Matt?
Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. The top 3 all potentially have a chance. Maybe even the top 4. Top 5. I don't know. They're all quick
has
drivers
gone.
there.
Yeah, it's going to be quite close actually. I mean, I can see Stin just pulling away. Yeah, with the pace that he had on those softs, if he incorporates that over onto his medium tyres, I could see him just pulling away from Thierry here, especially with no DRS for the first couple of laps after the restart as well.
Looks to have got a good run on Matty, but decides not to go for the overtake.
Yeah, he was on those soft tyres though, so he's going to have the better traction.
Although he is round, he is.
He is indeed,
Yeah,
so Matty makes a mistake.
Bad line through the second part of the chicane there, yeah.
And Shrew just kind of done an unintentional cutback there, was just taking a bit of a tighter line and managed to catch Matty out. So Matty down to 4th, now being chased down by Joe. Shrew's probably going to be really quick on his soft tyres, and if he can get past and get in ahead and pull away, if he can weather like the going off phase, he might come away with a win here. It's going to be hard because, like I said, Stin does look pretty quick. Who else we got? Let's go Shaq up behind. It's your boy Charlie. It's your boy Charlie, quite already dropped 2.5 seconds behind Joe in 5th. So I think if we're going to see, but then Samad, oh no, Samad's making his way through actually. So Ty is 10th currently. Got Chuggy in 9th. Samad will be making some moves on those soft tyres, right up behind. Wait, who's that? Chuggy. Oh, that's Chuggy right behind Samad now. Wonder to see if he can get his position back, but not going to get it down here. Just keep it tidy through the parabolic curve, might get a run down into turn 1. He's looking a lot quicker in the straight line actually. Doesn't look like the traction from the softs is actually benefiting and Samazbrin coming into the pits again. Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Not quite sure why, but Samad just teasing us all. Oh, he's retired. Fair enough. Fair enough. So we've got Stin out in the lead. 9 tenths back, we've got Thierry. Shrew another 8 tenths back. Shrew, well, I mean, you get DRS next lap, right? So Shrew might just buy his time, wait for DRS to come back, and then make the move on Thierry. Looks like he's got quite a decent chunk of grip on these soft tyres still. They're only 3 laps old, so they're doing fine. Speedy right behind Matty now. Let's see what Joe can do. Matty is looking. I'll tell you what, it looks really weird. The obviously all the hot air coming off the rear wing, and it finally gives that like kind of heat effect in this game. But it just looks like they're blurry. It doesn't even look good.
Yeah.
It looks like really pixelated and crap. It looks so bad. It looks cool when you're on board and looking behind, but yeah, it looks really really bad when you're looking on board.
It still looks just as bad from both angles.
I mean, it still looks pixelated. You just don't, because you're seeing, I don't know, more. I don't know. Yeah, it still looks terrible. I don't know. For me, it doesn't look as bad because there's more to look at. But when you're looking from behind at a car, you're literally just focused on that car, and it just looks like the car's pixelated. But yeah, it looks pretty bad. Matty getting a bit out of control coming through the first chicane there, but still holding his own against Joe. Joe not really able to catch up too much, and Shrew still 8 tenths behind Terry. Actually just lost a little bit coming through that the second chicane, not getting a very good exit, so that's going to give Terry a little bit of breathing space, and Stin has broken that 1 second DRS barrier to Terry as well. That's close to Chuggy. See the gaps are starting to appear now.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
It's close.
This group of the 5 at the front,
yeah,
which is split into 2 separate little groups itself, and then the group of 3 at the back.
Yeah, Yeah,
and then the AI car by itself.
Yeah, yeah. Ty's AI car just kind of chilling, just enjoying, just liking the fact he's driving in Italy. He's like, oh, I love Monza,
Just
man.
having
Look.
a little Sunday drive.
He is. He's probably deciding what restaurant to go to, what pasta he's going to have. Beautiful moment for Ty, isn't it? So Chuggy quite close to his teammate, is your boy Charlie. Let's see, is he gonna?
He's got DRS here on DXT Matty. Does have a look down the inside, but opts to back out of it.
And Chuggy, in the meantime, gets his teammate, it's your boy Charlie, down into turn 1. Nice, easy overtake for Chuggy there. Had the speed over him, especially with that DRS open. Nothing it's your boy Charlie could do. He didn't really defend it either. So now Chuggy's free to chase down Let's Go Shaq, so we'll have to keep an eye on that and see if he can catch up quick enough. Speedy, like you mentioned, struggling to get past Matty. He's going to have to wait now. It's a bit dangerous trying to do it too much through here. Shrew's still trying to get back in the DRS zone of Thierry, which he's on the cusp of doing. He's kind of teetering on the edge. So coming down to the Ascari chicane, and Joe not quick enough, just using the slipstream and the DRS just to bring him a little bit closer. Now they're run down to the Parabolica, and Matty's trying to break the slipstream a little bit there, but Joe gets it back, and now Joe needs a really nice exit out of this Parabolica here. Nice tight line in there from Joe on the power quite early. Gets a decent little exit actually. Matty is sticking to the inside. Joe's got DRS wide open. Does he have the speed? He is gaining. Moves to the outside though because Matty's covered the inside. Or later on the brakes from Joe, and now they're side by side going through turn 1 and 2. Lovely defending from Matty there. Joe yeah, Joe doesn't quite have as much speed with the DRS open as he probably wishes he had. He is struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's kind of going to unfold again in another lap's time. Shrew is right on the back. I'll tell you what, Thierry's right on the back of Stin, and Shrew's right on the back of Thierry. So this three-way tie, I don't know what's happened with those gaps there, but something's happened.
Three-way podium battle.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very close. And Shrew on those soft tyres. The thing with Shrew, the longer this battle goes on, the worse off he's going to be. These mediums will start coming into their own. Oh, look at them through the Ascari there. That was a nice little shot. Finally a good broadcast camera. On the run down to the Parabolica. So Stin's going to be under pressure. So this is a tough one because Thierry's going to have to watch Shrew, and obviously Stin will be watching Thierry, but Thierry's going to have to watch for Shrew, and then also concentrate maybe trying to get the overtake done on Stinos as well. So Thierry probably in the worst position here. Shrew definitely in the best. Looks like Stin. Oh, he's about to run out of track. Oh, they've just ran out of track there, but Shrew does kind of stick a nose in a little bit. Shrew's got a very, very tight line coming through that first chicane there. That might be helped by the soft tyres, obviously.
Yeah, Shrew did have a little look up the inside, but
yeah, definitely not on.
With Thierry having the DRS as well, just wasn't on there.
Oh no, exactly. So what we got here? So that'll pay. Oh, Stin actually managed to pull out a little bit. Cherry just kicking up a little bit of dirt there as well. That might knock him out of the DRS zone. Let's see. Oh no, he still has it. Just managed to get it. So he's got DRS still, and that's going to help him defend from Shrew, but he might lose it unless he catches up a little bit more. Oh, he's still just in that window. But with his slipstream down here, he might be able to get it back again. He's currently out of that window. Can he get it back? Slipstream. Oh, I think the slipstream just got him back in there. I think he might be lucky. He might be able to get it down this straight, which will help him defend from Shrew. Shrew has dropped back a little bit as well, though. We'll find out in a second. I don't know if Thierry's got it. He does. Lucky boy. So Thierry probably going to be safe. There's a bit of a gap now back to Shrew. Shrew had a bit of a scruffy lap there. Speedy's still about half a second behind Matty and can't do much down this straight. I think I was speaking to Joe actually just before the race, and he said he didn't have a setup for Monza, so he might be struggling because he might just have to pick a default or make one up.
Yeah. I mean, we've got Chuggy here on the back of Shaq as well.
Oh yeah, so
Stin's had a spin.
Oh, Stin, the spin. That is unfortunate. Oh no, he's all over the place still. Oh, that was some nice evasion there from Matty and Joe. Jeez. Stin get. Oh, and Shrew's managed to get past Thierry and all that as well. So something must have happened between Thierry and Stin, or Thierry avoiding Stin has made him lose about 4 seconds almost. Yeah.
Allowed Shrew to get through. Yeah.
So Shrew now on those soft tyres now can actually do a little bit of managing. Doesn't even have to worry too much. Can literally just see these out. I mean, with a 4.9 second gap, I mean, he could probably rinse them a little bit for a couple of laps, see if he can pull away a little bit more, and then just kind of tyre save.
Sting going side by side with Joe here into Parabolica.
Round the outside of the Parabolica. That was a nice overtake there from Stin.
Yeah.
Oh, and here we go. That's Thierry pitting, so Thierry must have some damage. Must have some damage. And Joe's trying to come back at Stinos here, but again, Joe's struggling for that straight line speed.
Yep, Thierry getting a new front wing.
Oh, so that, okay. That is unfortunate there. And Chuggy up the inside of Let's Go Shaq. Gets the job done. After getting past his teammate, he's caught up with Let's Go Shaq and made the move stick. So Chuggy up to 5th. Thierry's now down in 8th. It's going to be quite
Shrew with a 6.5 second lead.
Jeez, yeah. So Shrew now can kind of chill, tyre save a little bit, take it easy. And Matty in a really, really good position there in the 2nd place. And Stin is now back up to 3rd though.
Looking like it could be a good podium battle here.
It could.
Joe, Matty and Stin.
Matty there just being, not being cheeky, but breaking the slipstream ever so slightly. He stays kind of central and then moves out to the inside or outside. Oh no, and Stin's... Oh, I thought Stin had gone. Well held by Stin there. Clipping that inside curb, which we mentioned earlier. That curb is absolute savage. It's just waiting for people to come past with like a baseball bat and just slapping them about. Oh, and Chuggy's lost it.
Chuggy's lost it.
And Chuggy has lost it. And that's a safety car. Oh, and this is... Actually, you know what? That has ruined Shrew. Shrew missed it.
That, Joe getting a 3-second penalty as well.
Oh, that is... So, yeah, that's awful for Joe, because now he's got a 3-second penalty in a safety car towards the end. Shrew was already past the pits, so couldn't pit in for a fresh set of tyres. So now Shrew, let's have a look at his tyres, is on 10-lap-old softs, and everyone else is going to be on absolutely fresh softs. So, I mean, Stin... So this just brings Matty and Stin well back into this first place fight here. Wow. After all of that for Shrew, gets some good luck and then literally gets really bad luck there. That is unfortunate for Shrew. And then there are 8. Blimey.
15 starters, well...
14 stars.
Plus a commentator.
Yeah. That was a good first lap, I love, you know. Oh gosh. So yeah, 14 starters, 8 currently left. We're almost at the halfway mark of the drivers competing. Let's hope there's no more that go out. Let's quickly check the penalty. So yeah, we just got 3 seconds.
Technically it is 7 left because one of them's AI.
Oh well, yeah, I suppose. Ty doesn't count. Cool.
Ty there on 10-lap-old mediums, well, his AI is anyway. Everyone else is going to be rapid on the soft.
You think he would have come back in, because usually, like, if there's a safety car, the AI pits, like, without a shadow of a doubt. So, it's kind of surprising that he hasn't. And Shrew has come into the pits, actually. And you know what? Is Shrew going to make it out in time? Oh, Shrew needs a new front wing. So Shrew was saying out there with a dodgy front wing, and that wing change might... Actually, under the... You know what? Shrew might get away with this.
He might have just got away with it, yeah.
Shrew has managed... I thought that was going to absolutely cuck him, and he's managed it. So after all of that, we thought Shrew had blown it, but Shrew manages to come out in the lead with a brand new front wing and a fresh set of boots. So not all is not lost for Shrew here. Now the worst person is really Joe and Let's Go Shaq with those pens.
I wonder if he got that front wing damage in the incident that happened where Thierry got the damage as well.
It's possible. It could have been Stin maybe spun, and then Thierry clipped him, and then Shrew maybe clipped him too. And then Shrew kind of managed to get away quicker maybe. Or unless there was some kind of 3-car pile-up. But the gap, they were kind of like a second apart each one, between each, so that seemed unlikely. So it's unfortunate.
So what are we thinking? Safety car in this lap or in next lap?
Judging by where Ty is at the moment, I'm gonna go with next lap. But the safety car usually does kind of like leaving the old 2-lap sprints, so we'll have to see.
It does, yeah.
So every every late safety car I've seen in this game so far always leaves like a 2-lap sprint at the end. It's like it's programmed into it.
Yeah. I mean, it's just been one of those things in the F1 games where
Yeah, that's true.
it's at least 2 laps at the end of racing.
Yeah. I think it's just more prominent in this game because of how the game is, and so many more people crash out, and there's just there's like normal tracks where you think, oh, there's definitely going to be a safety car, but this game it seems like every single track there's going to be a safety car, just from what it's like. It's ridiculous.
The one thing that is better because of that is career mode, because you actually get safety cars now.
Yeah, I suppose. That was one thing, yeah, actually in Korea you never got like anything. Unless you crashed out yourself, you'd never get a safety car. The AI's just never crashed.
So it does look like it's going to be in next lap.
Yeah, so it's going to be the 2-lap sprint finish that we all
2-lap sprint
know and love.
race.
And Ty is finally catching up to the back of the pack here in his AI car.
So we can essentially rule out Joe and Shaq for any big finishing positions here, unless there's a massive spin.
Yeah, I mean,
Or crash.
yeah, I feel like Joe could maybe get 3 seconds in front of. Maybe I don't know. Nah, I think he's gonna drop quite back. Like I said, unless people slow down loads by battling or there's a spin somewhere, I think Joe's gonna see himself at the back of this fight. Well, in front of Ty, but behind it's your boy Charlie.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be between at least Shroom, Matt Easton, and Thierry for the win of this race.
Yeah, the only hindrance Thierry has is literally he'll have to navigate Joe. Joe's obviously not just gonna let him go. But I think Stin's going to be very, very feisty, especially on a fresh set of boots now. I feel like Stin's been the quickest today, and Matty's just done what he always does. He's just been clean and consistent. He's quick.
He's just been there when others haven't.
Exactly. I would say he's not quite got the pace of Sharoon Stin currently in this race, but he's just been there and thereabouts, quick and consistent, which has got him into that second position. And now we're gonna see his defending, because it's going to be hard though, because there won't be any DRS, so Stin's going to have to hope he's got a good setup on.
Yeah, in this lap as we predicted.
So Sharu's going to take over.
Race.
Yeah.
With an AI on 12 lap old mediums.
Yeah, Ty's going to drop back a little bit. I mean, he was going to drop back a lot anyway, so even on those old tyres he's going to get absolutely rinsed. I reckon he'll be like 10 seconds behind or more by the end of the race.
I might just watch everything that unfolds from the onboard of the AI, just so I know I can definitely see it all.
So I'm just on board with DXT Matty, because I'm going to wait and see when Shrew's going to go. And he's still swerving. He's going to let it go. He doesn't want to give anyone a slipstream. He's going to... I wouldn't even bother swerving Matty, just stay in a straight line. And Shrew is gone, and he's caught Matty out, and that's going to give... Oh, he's caught Stin out as well. Oh, just as I was saying, I wouldn't even bother swerving. And Thierry's looks like he's got the outside line here on Joe, down into turn 1. Stin's not quite close enough to Matty, but Matty covers it off as well. And Speedy's still on the inside, but really late on the brakes from Thierry, and gets the job done there. And Let's Go Shaq's on the inside of Joe as well. This rear view, pixelated view. Let's go back on board with Jets. Let's Go Shaq. Oh, I didn't manage to get the job done, but that was nice. So Joe almost lost 2 positions there, but Thierry now on the move. Stin right behind DXT Matty. Matty putting his car in all the right places though, kind of hovering around the centre of the track. So Stin's going to have a job here, but while these two are fighting, Shrew is free to pull away. So Stin really needs to get this job done super quick. I don't even know if he's going to have enough time to catch up with Shrew after this with this only 2-lap sprint race. Oh, what an exit that was from Stin. On the way down now to the Ascari chicane. Stin's got a lovely run on Matty. Slipstream, switches to the outside, but Matty just moves his car to the middle, gives him plenty of space. But he's in the lead now. He's just come in front of him a little bit to cut him off. Here we go now, coming through the Ascari, and Matty's almost lost it, and they've had a little touch, a little rub together. And Stin ends up off, and that's given Speedy... Oh, well, Thierry's definitely through, and Speedy's going to probably have the run as well. But he's not quite got it. Speedy's definitely struggling with straight line speed so much around this track. It's unreal, actually. So Thierry now, can Thierry get past Matty? He's going to have the slipstream coming down there. Oh, and Speedy does get Stin. Stin loses it through the old Parabolica. And Joe managed... How did Joe manage that? Joe's quite far back. And Thierry now on the outside of Matty. They're neck and neck. Who's going to be last of the late breakers here? Oh, Thierry breaks a little bit later, but Matty's still on the outside. Oh, Matty's almost lost it. They had a little touch together, and that's going to give Joe and Stin the advantage here. Here we go. Joe down around the outside of Matty. And Stin's on the inside of Joe, and Stin gets Joe around the inside, and Matty's still covering off the inside, and Stin's going to switch now to the inside of Matty, and he's going to break a lot later here, shove it through the second chicane on that left-hander, gets the job done. What an overtake that was. These have been a few nice little overtakes, and Joe's now on the inside of Matty. Matty could lose another position, and he has, and now I think as he let off too much, is Shaq going to get an opportunity? Oh, what a little final here, and Shrew's out front here, 3.3 seconds in head, so Shrew it is for the win unless he bins it coming through this Ascari chicane, which I'm just going to jump on board with just in case he loses it, but you know what, he's taking it quite nicely there. Shrew was never going to win it there, was he? Here we go, so it's your boy Charlie getting Matty as well. Has Matty just, what's happened to Matty? Is he just backed off? Matty there from 2nd to 7th in the space of 2 laps. He's backing off, he's backed off. So Shrew now about to come across the line to take the win. Thierry coming across the line to take 2nd position. Stin comes across the line to take 3rd. And here we go. Joe now right up behind there. Going to drop down because of his penalty. But finishes 5th. Ty here. So Matty's decided to come behind Ty. Just for the shits and giggles. That was unfortunate for Matty. Matty was just in that place there where everyone wanted a piece of him. And unfortunately he lost out a bit too much after that little thing at the old Ascari. Shrew driver of the day, do you agree with that, Matt?
I don't know. I mean, Thierry, to say he got caught up in the in that incident a bit and had to pit for the new front wing. After the safety car, getting himself back up to 2nd was a decent race. Yeah,
Thierry did well. I think it's hard to say because obviously Shrew pitted under the safety car to get the new front wing, but he was going to stay out. Thierry had pitted before that, didn't know it was going to happen. It kind of played in his favour, but he did well, very well, to come back from almost last, just in front of Ty, to get back there to 2nd. So here's your final standings here for round 3, round Monza for the IER Tuesday regionals. We have Shrew coming home for the win, Thierry 2nd, Stinos 3rd, Charlie 4th, Joe 5th, Let's Go Shaq 6th, Ty 7th, well Ty doesn't really count because he was AI, 8th DXT Matty, Chuggy, Samad, Robin, Dara, Axel, Pedro, all DNFing, along with obviously my small little 1 lap cameo appearance for not clicking spectator. But quite an interesting race there, quite a lot was going on, a lot happened. So what did you think of the race, Matt?
Well, my first race actually being a part of the league so far, and yeah, not too bad.
I mean, no, you came in from quite early on, didn't you? You didn't miss that many laps. I think maybe it was like lap 7 or 8. Where was it? Was it around there?
I was spectator for the start of the race, and then I jumped in comms a bit later on. Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw it all. So
5 or so laps in, 5-7 laps in.
That's pretty good. Now, in terms of interviews, I think the only person that finished on the podium that actually does interviews was Thierry, because Stinos doesn't usually do them. He usually heads straight off, and Shrew is also the one that usually just heads straight off. So Stin and Shrew, if you want to like message anything on Discord, then by all means crack on. I will invite Thierry into here. And would you like to interview him, Matt? Okay, mate. Okay, I'll do it then. Oh, jeez. So we'll invite Thierry in because I know Thierry likes to talk about himself. And yeah, Shrew
for a minute there as well, I thought you were going to be saying, in terms of interviews, there will be no interviews.
It was tempting just to sack him off because it's been such a bodged evening, but I'm still here. And hello, Thierry.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
I am fine. It was a pretty chaotic race, which was quite, yeah,
Wasn't
quite,
it? It was.
yeah. Oh,
So,
Yo,
as
Thierry,
always,
guess who's back?
hey,
it's
Dave.
Dave.
It's Dave!
Dave.
Dave.
So yeah, Shrew and Sinos don't usually bother coming in for interviews. They usually head straight off. So I won't invite them in. If they say anything in Discord, I'll invite them in. But so we just got you, Thierry. So qualifying, Thierry, how did you think that went for you? Did you feel like you could have done better, or?
The qualifying was actually pretty good because I didn't practice for the race. I was late home because of my internship, and then I just didn't have time for practice at all. Just took on the setup from YouTube last minute. So I was kind of surprised with how it went, the qualifying. And yeah, obviously Stein got a penalty. And the guy in first unfortunately disconnected due to the servers, I think. So I was in P1 actually, and but yeah, Stein was way quicker than me at the moment on soft for sure. So yeah, he overtook me, I think. Or no, I think I made a mistake, and then he overtook me, but he was quicker than me anyway.
Yeah, you made a mistake and lost I think 2 positions through that first turn. I think you went off, didn't you?
The second chicane.
Yeah, that's it.
The second chicane. Yeah, the second chicane
Into the gravel.
Oh, the second chicane is a headache because you just took it neutrally, and then it will either trampoline you or it's fine. It's just a little bit random.
Yeah, it seems really weird on this game, because that second chicane was kind of, you used to get quite a few warnings or corner cutting penalties or invalidations on qualifying, but in this game it literally just chews you up and spits you back out the other way around.
Yeah, true. It's basically sent you to Mars, but
low Earth orbit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was in second, and then I made my pit stop at the safety car, which came on a really good time for me because unfortunately my teammate crashed out. But then the chaos began. Sharu was on softs, and Stein and me were on mediums, and yeah, Sharu was way quicker than us, but I did have DRS from Stein, so I got something to defend with. And then, it was kind of funny because I think it was lap 21. I don't know if you catched it, but Stein went off in the second chicane.
No, I missed it. That's what I want to know what happened there, yeah.
Yeah, Stein went off in the second chicane, and I was right behind it, and I just saw it happening. It was just a little bit too funny. I just lost all my concentration, and in the corner after that I went into the grass, and then I lost it and I went into the barrier, which was kind of funny because it was just gone for me.
So that's how you lost your wing then.
Yeah, that was how I lost my wing, and then I was so lucky with the safety cars at the end because otherwise I would have just finished P8 or something, and that was just not really nice.
That is mental.
Yeah, P2, it's I definitely take it, and I really enjoyed the race.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, it was kind of chaotic, but there was a lot going on, especially that little last 2-lap little sprint finish. There were so many overtakings going on, and then Matty from second ended up coming last, and things like that. And everyone was quite aggressive, and it was a nice little end to the race actually. Yeah,
true. And sprint races at the end are always quite fun because everyone is just full of adrenaline, and if everything goes well, it's just basically the best racing you can have. But when some things don't go well, it's just a little bit not great, but
exactly.
It is racing, right?
What track's next? I haven't looked at the calendar.
Oh yeah, I will check 1 second.
Oh no, I just want to ask you.
Oh no!
Is it Monaco?
Oh, no.
From that reaction, it's Monaco. Yep. I don't know.
Next week I am sick.
Yeah, me too. I can't commentate that week. I'm shaving my legs. Yeah, shaving my legs that Tuesday. Oh, Monaco, man. I just had to race Monaco the other day, and it was brutal. And commentating it usually sucks ass as well.
Yeah.
Crap, man.
Oh yeah, I saw you were racing there in TTFL, right?
Yeah. I literally had the game plan of like, because I don't get much time to practice, and I'm still new on my wheels, so I was like, I'm just gonna go slow and steady. So that's what I did. But I didn't
yeah.
crash out, so I'll take it.
Yeah, that's the best. That's the best you can do.
Yeah.
Well, first be safe, and then the
Yeah.
pace will come. Then the
Yeah.
pace will come.
That's it. That's it. If it wasn't Monaco, I'd take more risk. But Monaco's such a savage, and plus it's still kind of weird with like the little force feedback thing that happens when you kind of lose force feedback through a race every now and then. Like around Monaco, it feels really weird.
Oh, I never had that issue actually.
Yeah, see, I heard people talking about like Hobo. You mentioned it quite a lot, and in other tracks, I like never really had it, and got to Monaco, and it just felt it was so weird. Because I don't know if it was because it's such a slow track, really, like the corners are so slow or what. It just felt like my steering was so loose at times. It was the weirdest like thing ever. But yeah. So what are your thoughts on Monaco, Thierry?
Oh, shit, basically.
Yeah.
I can understand the history and everything in real life, but I just don't think it's suitable for racing F1 anymore.
No, it's not.
Maybe, for example, BTCC or something. Those kind of series, I think they can race at Monaco, but yeah, it's too narrow for F1 now.
Oh, 100%. I mean, with like BTCC and stuff, like any kind of car where you can kind of rub doors together and things like that and be a bit like aggressive, it's kind of still okay for that. But F1 cars, which are fragile, really, you can't. It's pathetic. It's awful.
Yeah, I agree on that. Yeah.
Anyway, great racing today, Thierry. I think you also get our driver of the day for your kind of comeback. So congratulations on that, and congratulations on a second place. Thank you, Matty, for joining me in the comms box since Hobo's such an absolute letdown.
No worries.
We will see you all next week on Tuesday for Monaco. Don't miss it. It's going to be a really good one, I promise. So thank you, everybody, and good night.